Hello to all, and finally we get things going. Sorry about the delays, but we start once again. We've had technical issues from our end, but this is Yorker Tales welcoming you to live commentary, and we resume our channel after nearly 1.5 years. Kolkata 30 for 2 after losing the toss. They were put into bowl. They were put into bat after by Delhi, and Delhi have actually maintained their call pretty well. They've bowled in right areas. Kolkata have had a few boundaries, but ultimately it's Delhi who's been holding the upper hand throughout the game. So there we are. Mukesh Kumar, really good short ball. Jason Roy tried to pull that away, but it's only taking the inside edge. It's gone towards the keeper. Really good delivery that from Mukesh Kumar. Now David Warner is probably thinking about how he can get Delhi away from the bottom of the table. Nicely played, but it goes only towards short cover. It's a half volley there from Mukesh Kumar, but he ultimately couldn't put away. Some nice shots there from the Kolkata batters, but at the same time they played some bad shots as well, which really lost him 2 wickets. Venkatesh Iyer, a man in form, and he's been dismissed once again. A bit of a slog there from Jason Roy, and it goes towards mid-wicket there. Now Jason Roy has been part of quite a few IPL teams before this, but finally he gets a spot at Kolkata Knight Riders this year. He has roughly struggled to proper pace over there, Jason Roy, and now he's facing Mukesh Kumar. 4.5 overs, 31 for 2, and generally in the last 4-5 games the teams at home have lost the game, and so have the teams that have won the toss. So Delhi have actually had more pressure on them as compared to Kolkata, but I think they've responded really well after winning the toss. Nitish Rana, he's been looking good this IPL. How can he make sure that his team gets out of this struggle here? Is that a wide? No, just bouncer. Good delivery from Mukesh Kumar. That's 31 for 2. One more ball remaining. So Andrik Nokia has been really good this IPL, really impressive in the death, and he's got 1 wicket today. Nitish Rana to face, and he has probably got to make sure that he and Jason Roy get them to at least 13-14 overs without losing a wicket. Playing a little sensibly at the same time, they keep the scoring rate. Played towards covers, and that is the over. 31 for 2 after 5 overs. Yes, so Nitish Rana has probably got to maintain that he has to keep rotating strike. At the same time, he and Jason Roy have to make sure that they have to get them to a good score. I think on this pitch it's been, and with a lot of moisture around and a lot of dampness, I think what is happening with Kolkata is they have to make sure that they come out of these conditions. They have to make sure that nothing is in Delhi's grasp after probably 12-13 overs. Now Jason Roy is facing. He has got Ishant Sharma coming back into the attack. He's bowled well as well. He got some movement in the first over, and he's not played for I think about 1.5-2 years, and he's finally coming back to the same team he last played for. Flicked towards deep mid wicket for a single. Jason Roy. Back to the skipper Nitish Rana. Now, as you can see on your screen, KKR have struggled to facing pace, and lots of them have been of short balls, and that's probably something they are going to struggle with today, because Anrik Nokia is not going to give them an easy time with the ball, especially as we progress towards the end of the innings. Now it's really well played. That's a good shot, but that's an even better catch. When he struck it, I thought he had gone over the infield, but finally that was a really good catch at mid-on. Excellent work from Ishant Sharma. He's got a wicket as well. Now, who comes in next? I think from what we see over here, it is Rinku Singh, who has been excellent. Just a couple of games ago, he scored 5 sixes when 29 runs were needed of the last 5 balls. Amazing game that was. He hammered Gujarat in that last 1 over, and he took on his Uttar Pradesh teammate. But no, it's Mandeep Singh who's coming. Mandeep, he's not really had the greatest of tournaments. He's actually struggled in the IPL. He's been his performances have been going down the last few years, and now he's had a very poor start to Kolkata Knight Riders. Excellent catch. Just jumped at the right time. Now Mandeep Singh pulls away. Ishant Sharma is probably setting his field out there. So now we are ready. 4th ball of the over. This is the last over of the power play, the Cred power play. Get your rewards as you. Good ball and a good single, and very close. I think he's in. Really good run. Really close, but he just probably made his way inside. very close. Just made his way inside. Yeah, just he's made it comfortably. David Warner, he's a great fielder. He gets these kinds of runouts many times in his career. He's done it many times. Cut towards backward, deep point, and that's a single. And that is, we have one final ball in the power play. David Warner is probably thinking what he can do now to make sure that Delhi stays in the game. Make sure they don't lose it from this point. Teams end up losing games many times after the power play. A repeat and a close. This time it's Mandeep Singh who's rolled onto his stumps. But this time I think this time he was much more comfortably inside. And that should be a timeout. See a strategic timeout. Now it's 35 for 3 after 6 overs. Right now I think David Warner, I'm not sure about burden, because one thing that you should understand about Delhi Capitals is they are struggling with their opening. Prithvi Shaw is not the same as he was a year and a half ago. He is struggling. He is not getting the runs. In fact, he keeps finding a way to get out every game, which is a little unfortunate. And then they are not having the comfort of having their permanent captain Rishabh Pant, but it's not really on the captaincy side alone, is it? He was even quite the batter in the middle order. He provided that cushion and comfort in the middle. And then Mitchell Marsh, who is quite brilliant T20 batter and has been number 3 for Australia for a while now, and he has not been able to find form. So overall I think Delhi's top order has not really helped Warner as well, but yes, Warner has not really played the best of innings. He's not looking himself, for sure. I agree with that though. Yes, Kavi. Aman Khan, actually it's a puzzle to us as well, because we don't know exactly what Ponting is thinking, what the role he's offering the team. And Sarfaraz, Sarfaraz has been quite the story of IPL, right? It's been quite a puzzling story, because at RCB he was that finisher for one game, then suddenly he went, they retained him over many others, over KL Rahul. Then after playing him for one game, they dropped him, and then he joined another team. He is now in Delhi Capitals, and he's not really looked himself. He was in Punjab as well. He was in Punjab as well, and now he is struggling. So actually I'd like to ask you, if you could leave it in the comments, what exactly has Sarfaraz done in IPL, or have teams helped him or not to get back to his comfort zone? Regarding this, we have often said this about Sunrisers Hyderabad, where they had quite a lot of stars in their sorry for the disturbance, but Akshar Patel is now into bowl. He is there to bowl the first over after power play, 7th over of the game. Coming back to your question, like we said about Sunrisers, they've had a lot of stars coaching them, and their performances have kept deteriorating after 2016 when they won the title, and we are still to find a reason as to why they've lost their form, right? Like we said, it could be probably too many coaches giving too many inputs. Akshar, dot ball to Mandeep Singh. played back to bowler. Reverse sweep, and he was close. I think he probably got a little bat on that, but Akshar says it's high, so I think that's a dot ball. So Mandeep not exactly looking comfortable. Little bit of turn, and he's played that on to mid-on, and they'll go for a single. Akshar going to field of his own bowling. Again, we don't know exactly what the Capitals are thinking. Of course, fitness was something that he should have worked on long back. But anyway, after he did that, he's looked really good in Ranji, right? But I don't know what's happening to him in white ball. Really, it's probably something that he should know better on. An appeal from Akshar, but I think that's impact outside off. Big shot that from Akshar, and Phil Salt liked it as well, but I think they knew that wasn't out. Single towards long off Jason Roy. Probably it did look like it was hitting an outside off. Single played towards square leg. Yes, they are coming back for a second, and not really the best of throws. They make it back for a comfortable second. 7 overs, 39 for 3. So just coming back to this question. Again, I don't know, Kavi. It's probably. I think only he knows what his T20 game is going on. What the deal with his T20 game is right now. He's not looking comfortable as well, and I don't know about his keeping as well. They've tried him as a keeper as well. I think it would be better if we heard from you as to what you think could be his problems. Mitchell Marsh coming in for the 8th over. Played and played back to Mitchell Marsh. Jason Roy probably tried using a little power. So this is now David Warner's brought on Mitch Marsh to probably use the slowness of the surface a little. He's skidding on a little, but wide, way down the leg, wide without question. Mitchell Marsh has he's not been used for his bowling, wasn't used much, and finally now we have him bowling for Capitals. KKR in the power play have not had the greatest. It's been pretty decent, but overall not big. And Jason Roy tries slogging it again using his power, but plays it only to a short mid wicket. Mitchell Marsh fields of his own bowling. Now it's now what Mandeep Singh is into play. Now, for the third ball of the over, it's Mitch Marsh again, and there we are. Well, I mean, to be honest, Kavi, proven failures. Surely it's a tough one, and that's played really well That's gone for a 6. Mandeep Singh picked a little ball that was probably going down leg a little, and he's almost swept that away. You could call it a sweep almost. That goes all the way towards fine leg, and the fielder can only watch him. Mitchell Marsh nods his head. Probably not the ball he really wanted. Yes, Kavi. So about in terms of IPL, they've not really been the success, right? So I don't know. KKR management has not been the same since Gambhir. There, almost. You can't miss all these calls and make bad calls and take runs that don't exist now. 47 for 3. It's the 8th over that's ending. So yeah. So Mukesh, he bowled really well today. He had quite a few games, quite a few overs, quite a few good overs, some decent overs, some which didn't really go to his in his favor. But he's bowled really well, right? He's been really good. So Mitch Marsh, he's given 9 runs of the 5 balls of this over already. Probably bowled one that's way too full. That went for a 6, and last ball. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Now Mitch Marsh, I think he's got a wicket. Yes, he has dropped it. Oh my goodness, Mitchell Marsh. That was a sitter. You cannot be dropping that. Ganguly is not happy. The director is really not happy with that. Mitch Marsh has just dropped an absolute sitter of a catch. my. Just when you thought that Mitch Marsh could get some redemption after that over, after giving 9 runs, he almost got it and then he dropped it. Now we're on for the 9th over. Akshar stays, and Jason Roy, he's been given a reprieve over here, and that's almost pulled away to a deep square. Well, in terms of David Warner, I don't know what exactly is the case, because Warner, oh my word, Mandeep Singh has his struggle ends here. 12 of 11, and that's an unnecessary shot there from Mandeep Singh. That is really unwanted. And in the context of the game, Akshar Patel is one of the finest left arm spinners in this country, and you don't need to scoop him. Mandeep Singh, oh, that is awful. Now it's Rinku Singh who's comes in. A Singh replaces a Singh over there. Well, Akshar Patel gets a wicket as well. So yes. Well, now that they've got a few wickets now, but that doesn't show that they're at the bottom of the table, does it? So yes, Warner has been quite disappointing thus far this season, but at the same time I don't think he's been all that bad, because at the end of the day I think it's a batting that's done most of the damage for Delhi Capitals than the bowling has. And Warner has he's actually captained them pretty decently, and in terms of grooming vice captains, I felt that Prithvi Shaw could have probably been a vice captain to Rishabh Pant in this circumstance, but well, now in hindsight it's easy to say that Prithvi Shaw wouldn't have been the right option. Captaincy, vice captaincy or captaincy would have probably been more the burden on him. So yes, it is important to groom vice captains, but DC, uh, it's a really puzzling story with DC because given how they've been performing the last 3 years, I felt that they are probably lacking that extra clutch of like you mentioned earlier, having too many leaders. They've probably struggled in terms of finding a future after Rishabh Pant. That was a poor shot from Mandeep Singh. Rinku Singh reverse sweeps, and there's a 4. Really well played. He has really been confident this season. He's been playing really well. Outstanding shot. This is the second ball that he's facing, and he's kept his eye on the ball till the end, and he's really played that fine, and all Deep Point could do was chase after it. No run. That is true. I think Ashwin was a proper leader material, but again, how different would it have been from Warner? Because the bowling really wasn't the problem. It's mainly been the batting. I don't know if I'm repeating myself too many times with that, but that's the end of the over. 54 for 4 after 9. We're almost near the halfway stage of the game. Kuldeep Yadav finally making his entrance into the game. Reverse swept, but played just straight into points, and there we have. That's the Tata new box. The fans having a great time out there. Good seats down there. Oh, he's gone down the ground. Has he? It's gone. It's big. I think, yes, that's his 6. Great shot from Jason Roy. For a second I thought it went too high, and that's gone long enough. Great shot from Jason Roy, using his feet well, and he just needed to connect. 91 meters. That's a big shot. Wow. Straight near the Arun Jaitley Stadium sign up there. Roy spreading joy. And there's the board once again with their fantastic puns. Using his feet again. That's played straight to deep mid wicket and a single. I think Bishnoi has been fantastic, and I think he has been really hard done by the Indian team after not being picked after that Pakistan game. He's been really good. Now Rinku Singh. So I think Bishnoi, Kuldeep have been really good, and Chahal, well, Chahal's not really been all that great for India in the last few games, but he's done well for Rajasthan Royals. He's done well in the IPL in the last few years. Kuldeep Yadav Fantastic game. Fantastic match winner. Swept, but straight to deep square leg. Kuldeep Yadav has been phenomenal as well. He's been doing well for India. He did well for the Test team. He did well in IPL. He's well. In terms of KKR missing Shreyas Iyer, I'm not sure they do really miss him like Delhi is missing Pant, because KKR's problem wasn't really with the batting as much. Yes, there have been middle order issues, but given that Shreyas bats at number 3, I don't think they would have missed him as much, because Rana has been playing really well, and Venkatesh Iyer really took the bowlers to the cleaners in the last 2 games. 64 for 4 after 10 overs. And Kolkata have won few games, unlike Delhi, who are sitting at the bottom of the table. Akshar Patel returns 1 for 9 of his 2 overs. He's bowled really well. And Rinku Singh in good form, played back to the bowler. Rinku Singh has now it's all up to him to take Kolkata to a respectable score. Oh, he's gone! Deep square leg, and Akshar Patel gets his 2nd wicket, and this time it's Rinku Singh who's gone. Now KKR are in all sorts of trouble, and they have to wait for Andre Russell, whether he can save them from this stage. Good length, and he just slog swept it, and there was Lalit Yadav waiting for that. Akshar Patel has been really good. Brilliant bowling. "64 for 5. And we're in the middle of the 11th over. Sunil Narine. Sunil Narine into bat. He's open for KKR before, but KKR would probably be hoping for him to work some magic. He's played some 2-dot balls. 160 plus strike rate. That's outstanding. Played towards fine leg, and that's not a run. Now Akshar Patel, that was not really played too hard. Oh, played well. Oh, that's glided. Now that's a boundary. Really nice play by Sunil Narine. He's glided that comfortably to the boundary, to third man. 68 for 5 after 11 overs. I think there's been a mixture of poor batting from in the first 10 overs, but there's been some really good bowling. Today Siraj bowled really well, and in the first game Virat Kohli, he is captaining his first game for RCB after about 2 years, and he really used Siraj well today, and Siraj was showing his class again. Ishant wide, not really collected by the keeper. That's going to be an extra run over there. So yes, there have been there's been a mixture of poor shots, but really good bowling as well in the first 10 overs, particularly the power play. Today I felt that the bowlers used the pitch really well, but KKR probably could have been a little more cautious about the way they approached the first 2 overs. Ishant Sharma bowling to Sunil Narine. Now Narine has had this problem with short balls, and Ishant immediately bowls one on the good length. So Narine, like many other cricketers from the West Indies, has had his fair share of problems with the short ball, and I think Ishant Sharma is the right option for this. He has a good short ball, he can really execute. Now short ball and pulled straight into deep mid wicket, and David Warner takes pretty simple catch out there. He didn't really have to do anything. So 70 for 6 Kolkata, and this is really good captaincy from David Warner. Now this is exactly why I was saying that the short ball is probably the right option, and Ishant Sharma was the best option for picking Narine out there. And Warner always excited about this. Good bit of cricket from the Delhi Capitals, and they are all over Kolkata Knight Riders at the moment. Andrew Russell, the big man, he saved Kolkata from many of these kind of situations, but he's not been himself this season. Now Ishant Sharma, little too full, and he's driven that through to deep cover. That's a single. There, shortish on off stump, and Narine once again, another cricketer who just probably didn't muscle it enough. There we are. Warner pumped it as usual, just like Kohli today. Cut away to point, and that's a single. There we are. Jason Roy has been holding his ground for and this is his return, by the way, after a really long time, and he's been doing this. He's been doing the hard job for Kolkata today. Well, Ishan Sharma again. Oh, great bowling that from Ishan Sharma. Nicely bowled. Little shortish and outside off, and he's just played and missed that. Russell has. Phil Salt knew it. That was mighty close to the bat. David Warner just changing the field a little. Now it's Trey Russ once again. If he can see this off, he probably has his chance. Played towards point again, and that's a single. So that's 73 for 6 after 12 overs. Now, Tim Cook. Well, of course. Now, it's now not Kia. Now he's going to exploit this. Andy Russell doesn't like short balls either. And not K, for all his pace, he is going to probably remove Russell in this spell. Wonder how long it's going to last, if he's going to bowl 1 now and 2 at the death, or 2 now and 1 at the death. Yes, Ishan Sharma has been substituted out. The new impact play rule, and today it's Ishan Sharma who's really bowled his 4 overs really well, and now it's Prithvi Shaw, as we expect, who's come in for him. He is the impact player for Delhi Capitals tonight. Little outside off, nudge toward third man. Single for Andre Russell. There we go. Question from Harish. Yes, Akshar has been really, he's in red hot form with the bat. He's been, ever since that test series, he's been scoring the runs. Probably wasn't picking the wickets as much as Jadeja and Ashwin in that series, but he batted really well. Not Kane. Scooped, but that goes towards third man. Another single. Yes, so Akshar Patel has been amongst the runs, as we said. Probably not amongst the wickets. Jadeja's probably been better in that. But Akshar Patel, with Jadeja's problems with hitting at the moment, especially for Chennai Super Kings and for the one-day side, he's either blown hot or cold. I would prefer Akshar Patel at the moment, but you never rule Jadeja out. There. Those are the wickets for the day. That was Nitish Rana. Gone to a good catch. Not a great shot really. Short ball. Oh, really fielded well. That was a great stop at shot mid wicket. Lalit Yadav shot mid wicket. My mistake. That's a brilliant stop. He's a good fielder, this Lalit Yadav. He's done well for Delhi last year, and today he's already taken a catch. Now the stop. Great. Camera wasn't fast enough to get that stop, but I think he just made it in time. Andre Russell, not K, played down towards backward square leg, and fine leg is there to stop it. Short fine leg. There, that was Rinku Singh. And now Nareen was the last wicket to go. That brought Andrew Russell into bat. So Akshar Patel has bowled really well today. And not K again. Yorker. Good ball. But Jason Roy just probably, he had enough time on that. He just played it back towards really short mid wicket, and he's taking that single. So that's the strategic timeout. That's the end of the entire strategic timeout. Lucknow Super Giants sitting comfortably at the top of the fair play table. Then you have Rajasthan, Chennai, Delhi, Gujarat, Sunrisers all on 10 points each. Mitchell Marsh is on for the next over. Now, I would assume that given how given the patterns of wickets and after the timeout, you could probably see one here or in the next over. Mitchell Marsh, Jason Roy, he's pulled that down to deep mid wicket for a single. There. Now Huge shot that. Played on for 6. Goes all the way. He had enough time on that and he's really clobbered that. About a shot and pull there from Russell. Partially shot. And Mitchell Marsh doesn't really have that much pace, so Russell just had to muscle it over. Goes all the way. Huge shot that. Andre the Giant rightfully said he's done this many times for Kolkata Knight Riders. 179 sixes, 143 fours. Really been the stalwart for Kolkata Knight Riders. Mitchell Marsh. Bowled better ball. And he's just played that towards short cover for a single. So Jason Roy has stuck in really well. He's done a good job of being at the crease so far. Cut away, and that goes for a 4. Great shot from Jason Roy, and he's putting his foot on the accelerator at this point. Just really slap. That's played towards for a single, and now Jason Roy has looked far more comfortable versus pace. Short ball, is it a wide? Yes, it is. He'll have to reload. Yeah, they're not good at review it. New rules for reviews this IPL. You can review the extras, whether it's a wide or no ball, but it's the same 2 reviews that you'll have for extras and for wickets. So foolish delivery, again a better ball, and he's just taken a single. So 92 for 6 after 14. Well, all-time favorite, you know, you have the iconic Ravi Shastri for so many moments in Indian cricket, and we have, of course, Ian Bishop is one of my favorites. You had Michael Holding. Well, then you have, of course, who's going to forget Richie Benaud? These are absolute greats of the commentary box as well. So all-time favorites, these would be few. Harsha Bogle has been one of the best, you know, didn't really have a cricketing background, but he's hung on there. He's been there for a really long time. Great longevity. Kuldeep Yadav, he has a good record versus Ravi Shastri. Single. That's Tata New Rewards. You get a lot of rewards. You can shop and get your rewards, cashback, whatever, all on the Tata Neu, the app. Oh, is that how's he's appealing? And will they go up? Kuldeep says it's high. Phil Salt probably was interested, but I didn't think Kuldeep would have gone for it either way. I thought it was really close. Would have been a good shout. Reverse sweep and played back to played to point. There, that was the wrong one. Oh, that was really close. I think we'll have to wait for. That's up in the air, and there is deep backward square. He's taken it. Kuldeep Yadav gets Jason Roy, and finally Jason Roy goes back for 43 of 39. He tried to stay there for a while, but that comes to the end, and that's the 7th wicket for the Delhi Capitals. The home team are well in command. Another wrong one from Kuldeep Yadav. He's tried to slog sweep that, and that was a really easy catch. Amin Khan takes a really comfortable catch. Jason Roy gone in the 15th over. Well, I mean, they have been decent at times. They are good in their languages as well. Probably Deep Das Gupta has been pretty decent in pretty good in the Hindi commentary. So the Delhi home crowd, it's a sea of blue out there. They are happy. Their team is finally getting a win. And Kolkata Knight Riders are making their impact substitute. Venkatesh Iyer is going out, and Anukul Roy makes his way into the team. Left hand bat. Kuldeep, he's going to take on Kuldeep Yadav. First ball, slip in, and he's appealed. That's a big shout, and he's given. Kuldeep has struck again. 8th wicket down for the Kolkata Knight Riders, and Anukul Roy takes a review. What is going to happen out there? The front on spin vision being called for, and yeah, I think that there's no bat on that, so there's a big gap between bat and ball, so it's probably going to hit middle and leg, and that is not close. It looks pretty plumb, and Anukul Roy is just going to have to say, you know what, I wasted a review, and it's now up to the last two batters. There we go. Umpire's call. So it's on height. Umpire's call on height. So that is. So they've not lost the review. The review stands, but Anukul Roy has to go for a golden duck. The impact player is gone for Kolkata Knight Riders. Umesh Yadav, can he smack a few? Can he do what he's been doing for the test team for a while? Whenever he gets selected, he's always found that way to clobber spinners. And now he's facing Kuldeep Yadav, who's on a hat-trick. His second over of the game. He's got 2 slips and 1 leg slip, and he's coming around the wicket. Russell. Oh no. And there was no shot mid-wicket. Probably something that they could have thought about, having a proper test field for a number 10. But that ends the 15th over. Kolkata 94 for 8. We're back for the 16th over, and Notke is in for his final spell. And it's Umesh Yadav to face. No run. He had cover. Short cover. He's probably going to just say, I'll clear up the tail. So Notke, have a go. And at the other end, he's probably going to bring back Mukesh Kumar and tell him, you know what, you also have a go. No run again. And well bowled by Notke. He's kept it a little tight. He'll bowl a little short of the length, and Umesh had no other option but to play it because it was right on body line. Kuldeep Yadav gets 2 in 2, and he's really helped Delhi close the middle order, bring about the end of Jason Roy, and he's ended the impact players stay in the middle as well. Single. Oh, it's a double. So I'm actually a little surprised by that. I would have imagined that Andy Russell would have wanted to be on strike, but given that he probably would have had to face really hard bowling, it wouldn't have been easy for him to score, so I think he would have preferred taking the double. Notke in for the 4th ball. And he's gone. And Notke didn't have any trouble closing Umesh's time in the middle. All Umesh did was pull a short of a length ball again, and there was no connection, and Notke had probably one of the simplest catches he would have had on return. Just had to run a little to his left, and now it's Kolkata who are 9 down, and Chandrakant Pandit is not the happiest person in the world at the moment. The final batter, Varun Chakravarti, defends it. Close delivery, and all he had to make sure now is to face the last ball and make sure he doesn't get out. Task cut out for him. Andre Russell, the burden's on him to take the team to a good score. not K, and his speed's unbelievable. Closing in on 150 over there for him. Last ball. Short ball and wide. So last ball of the over. Now he's probably going to just say, I'll get a Yorker in and close Varun Chakravarti out over here. Chakravarti, I'm not sure he's the happiest person to face that last ball again. Short ball and played away. 97 for 9 after 16 overs. Seventeenth over starting, but they are now in the last. It's up to the last wicket. It's only Russell, and he has one Chakravarti with him. Mukesh Kumar, Nakshar Patel has some word of advice for him. Can Mukesh Kumar make sure he gets Russell and not go for many? At this point, KKR would like anything above 120. Delhi would not like them to even get the next 3 runs, which would get them to 100. So it's literally between bat and ball now. All the fielders are in front of Russell right now. Good Yorker. Excellent ball from Mukesh Kumar. Now he has deep extra cover. He has deep long on, he has long off, he has deep mid wicket, so he has 4 fielders just in front of him to cover an entire V. Does Andre Russell. Now for the last wicket, Mukesh Kumar, can he close this down for Delhi Capitals? Good Yorker. Another very good Yorker. And Andre Russell has no room to play any shot. Excellent ball. Just pushing it in, and it's going right onto his shoes, so Russell won't really have that space to put bat on ball as well. Wide, but pretty much the same idea from Mukesh Kumar. What he did the first 2 balls is exactly what he tried over here, and this time it's just probably slid off and it's gone down the leg side. I wonder if there's any dew out there, because if the ball is going to slip off the arm like that, slip off his hand like that, then he's probably going to probably the Kolkata bowlers. Really well bowled, and that's another brilliant Yorker from Mukesh Kumar. There we are. Tomorrow, Chennai Super Kings versus Sunrisers Hyderabad. 4 titles versus 1 title, and this time Sunrisers are doing somewhat not to the best level. They have struggled many games. They had a few good games, Chennai are probably on the same boat, and tomorrow they're playing at Chepauk where they last lost. Mukesh once again tried a Yorker, full toss, but that's gone straight to fine leg. So we have 4 dot balls and a wide, and 98 for 9 after 16.4 overs. So Mukesh Kumar has kept the pressure on Russell really well. Once again, the same idea, except it just didn't land this time. Another Yorker, and Russell is forced to take that single. He doesn't have an option anymore. So Mukesh Kumar has really, it's been an outstanding over. 2 runs of 5 balls, and one of them being a wide. So we're now on the last ball of the over. So Chakravarti to face, and if Mukesh Kumar can land another one of those Yorkers, he can probably get them out for below 100, and the target would be exactly 100 for the home team. There, the last ball. Now that's a wide. Wonder if he could have kept the same idea and tried to remove him with a Yorker. This is the second time that Varun Chakravarti has had to face a wide and face another last ball of the over for the second time in a row. And it's a short ball, and Chakravarti remains not out. So it's 100 for 9 for the Kolkata Knight Riders after 17 overs. Three overs remaining. Ishan Sharma has really been he's bowled really well. 4 overs, 19 for 2. Mukesh 3 overs, 15 for 1. Notkia 3 overs, 15 for 2. Now between 3 overs of Akshar, 2 of Marsh and 2 of Kuldeep done, they have 1 over between them to be bowled. Notkia for the 18th. Yorker, and Notke has just put himself between the ball and it going down for a 4 probably. That was hit really hard. Bit of a slot ball, not exactly a Yorker, but that just got him on the shin. Oh, that was hit hard. Russ used his muscle power, and Notke just managed to get the bottom of his shin there, and he's hurt. So Notke has just been hit the bottom of his shin, and we have a little break. Meanwhile, we are looking at Mukesh Kumar's last over to Andrew Russell, nailing 4 out of those 5 balls as a Yorker. So we look at the wickets of the Kolkata Knight Riders again. That is the first wicket pulled away and taken by square leg. Wicket is shy gone, taken at slip. Notke got that wicket. Ishan Sharma got the wicket of Rana. Tried going over mid-on. There Mandeep Singh unnecessarily scooped that ball. And Rinku Singh caught at deep square. Instead of getting 2, that's the second wicket for Ishan Sharma. Kuldeep Yadav came in with 2 in a row. Took the impact player, took the opener, took the impact player with him as well. And Andrik Notke getting 1 wicket, taking a catch of his own bowling. The KKR coach, he wasn't pleased at all, and I'm pretty sure he's not pleased with many of the top order batters, the way they threw the wickets. And Dreras slogs it, and this time it goes through backward point for a 1 bounce and a 4. Okay, again 2 slot balls almost. This time for sure it was slot, and took the outside edge, and because of that pace of the ball and his timing, it's gone straight to a backward point. Just took 1 bounce before going for a 4. Yorker. Does he take the single? No, he doesn't. So no run of that ball. So Russell is just saying to Chakravarti here, this is the last wicket and we have got to make the most of this. Now Russell has faced quite a few Yorkers in the last 2 overs, and he's not run for almost all of them. He took 2 runs, 1 run, sorry. Oh, that is not a wide. That would have, or is it? It is a wide. I thought I heard 2 sounds over there. I thought I heard a sound over there, so maybe his bat clipped the pad. So Notke has to reload that one. So now Chakravarti is standing far on the offside of, and it's gone high, but falls in a safe area between 2 fielders. Goes for a single, and Russell still does not run. So he has 2 balls before his spell finishes, and can he close the innings with these 2 balls? Brilliant, outstanding Yorker that. Really well bowled that from Andrik Notke. Straight, little wobble on the seam, and inside edge onto the pad, and goes behind leg stump. Brilliant. Mukesh Kumar knows high quality bowler, appreciating high quality bowler. Last ball of the over. Short ball, and it's a dog ball. So he has kept Varun Chakravarti on strike. Now with a Kolkata appeals for a wide. I'm not sure. Looks like they won't. But so far, there's 105 for 9 after 18. Penultimate over. Kuldeep to bowl. And there's a big call by David Warner. Spinner bowling the 19th. Now the Delhi crowd is enjoying it. They are celebrating. Finally they have something to cheer about. And it's Varun Chakravarti to face. Defends straight to shot cover. Now Kuldeep once again. Single. Down to long on. Deep mid wicket, sorry. Now this is big. He has 4 bowlers. 4 balls left, and Kuldeep is bowling to Andre Russell. Now we are assuming that the last ball is he's going to take another single, but he has at least 3 balls of spin to face. Andre Russell is favourite over here. Shortish, and it's pulled to long on. No run. Andre Russell is not going to take any more risks over here. Now he's not happy with his bat, so he's asking for a change over there. I wonder if it's something with the handle. If there's a crack over there, or if he's just not happy with the mass of that bat. Kuldeep's 2 wickets. Removed the opener who was standing for so long, and he removed the impact player. First ball. Wide. So he has an extra ball to face. Oh, well bowled. That is really well bowled by Kuldeep Yadav. Just skidded right onto the bat. Wonder if it was a flipper. It was more like a pace spins delivery. Went straight onto the bat of Andre Russell. Good bowling. This has been outstanding by Kuldeep Yadav. So Russell, out of the 3 balls that I was sure of, he has played 2 dot balls and 1 single. So now he just has to face Varun Chakravarti again. Now, what's Chakravarti going to do? Is he going to play it away? But no run. Outstanding over from Kuldeep Yadav. 3 runs are over, 108 for 9. 19 overs up. Now, Mukesh Kumar is going to bowl that last over, and he already bowled a brilliant over to Russell, and this time he's going to repeat it. Now, what are Warner and Akshar planning? Akshar is the vice captain of this side. Dredas, will he be able to finish off in a flourish? Can he give a little momentum to Kolkata Knight Riders? Can he get them to 120 by the end of this over? What will be the target? Long on. David Warner. Mukesh for the final over. A bit of a really tight ball and no run. So Andrew Russell has really he's had only one responsibility, that is to make sure they do not get out, and second to get as much as they can. And by the looks of it, that's probably not going to be that many. Second ball of the over. Huge! And that's a 6. And that goes way over long on. Finally, after a really long time, Andy Russell has connected and got them a 6. Slot ball, and Russell, well, let's just say it was way too easy for him. He made room for himself and slammed it straight into the Gautam Gambhir stand, 88 meters. Now, what is Mukesh going to do? Huge! That's high, and that is massive! That is a fantastic strike from Andre Russell. And Mukesh Kumar, well, there we go, 120 on the ball. Well, Mukesh Kumar has not been able to maintain the same pressure as he did last over. 109 meters. That is massive. Mukesh Kumar has been clobbered for the last 2 balls. One ball going longer than the other. Andre Russell once again. That is gone for a 6 as well. That goes way over deep square leg. And Andre Russell, well, his change of bats has worked. And now all of a sudden, Kolkata Knight Riders have finally got a score that is worth defending on this surface. 126 for 9. Oh, 3 slot balls in a row. And Mukesh Kumar has failed to capitalize on the last over that he bowled. Really good over. Now he's bowled 3 slot balls in a row. David Warner telling him not to panic. Akshar Patel having a hand over him. The youngster is under the pump over here. The last 2 balls are key. Can be a difference between this 126 and probably 138 at the most. Good ball, wide Yorker. And Russell could only try, but he's fallen over doing that. Great delivery. Good comeback by Mukesh Kumar. So it's the final ball of the innings. Can they get 130 over here? Great Russ at it again. Short ball and pulled away to deep square leg or deep mid wicket, and he's out. There we go. Varun Chakravarti tried going for the second and he has been dismissed. So Kolkata Knight Riders end on 127 all out after the 20 overs, and the last over Andre Russell has clobbered him for 3 sixes in a row and kept Kolkata in the hunt of this game. Now, can they chase it down? It's not the easiest of surface, but at the same time, we should remember that Kolkata did not capitalize on the chances in the power play. they kind of threw away wickets a little too early, and the home team is probably still favourites to win this game. Few days back, day before yesterday, I think, when some of the players' bats went missing after it came from Bengaluru. So some important player equipment have gone missing, and let's see what happens with this chase. We'll join you in the second innings. Welcome back to the chase. This is now it's now up to the Delhi openers to make sure that they don't lose too many wickets, because they are ultimately they are low in confidence and they want to get their first point on board. So this is now a test of their batting to stand up when it matters the most. 128 to win, 20 overs. Can Prithvi Shaw kill the chase in the power play, or is his poor form going to continue? We'll find out in a few minutes. Warner, Prithvi Shaw, both not really amongst the runs as they would like. Prithvi Shaw hasn't got the runs. Warner has got the runs, but he hasn't been striking too well. Chakravarti and Nareen are crucial on the surface, but it's that man over there, Umesh Yadav. He's produced power play magic before. Can he produce it today as well? Can he take his opportunity against the form of these openers, and can he strike early? Can he get Mitchell Marsh out also? Because finally it will be up to the top three, or even Akshar Patel, who's been in form, to see Delhi through this chase. There he is, Umesh Yadav, once again bowling that first over. How will Nitish Rana go about this defense? This is his home ground, and he is going to face the home team. So that is one kind of a challenge that he is going to face. Nitish Rana is probably going to know more about the surface than many of this Delhi Capitals team do. Umesh starts. Good ball and no run. Warner wanted to run, but he would have made it anyway. Delhi's net run rate is against them, so they will want to win this chase in the power play itself. They want to score as many as they want, 50, 55, 60, somewhere around those lines. Shot! Creamed away to deep mid wicket, and Warner has really clobbered this ball. Length ball, and Warner just took his pounced on it. Brilliant shot. He's just waited for it. He's creamed it. Pulled away to backward square leg. So that's a single for Warner. Well, we do talk about Nitish Rana as being playing on his home ground. David Warner has played for Delhi before 2013, but at the same time he has also played here for the last 3 years. Prithvi Shaw, what is he thinking? How can he get into form? I think the only way is just to connect a few balls, make sure he gets bat and ball enough. Coming onto the bat, and he's played that straight to deep square. He's off the mark. Now Warner is going to face this ball again. Can he get another boundary this over? Ramesh Yadav. Tried going after it, but just no connection. Goes straight towards mid-on. And it's probably, he's showing his intent. He's making his intent clear over here. He has only 117 strike rate in his 5 games so far, but this is his best chance. Ball is coming onto the bat nicely. They were swinging the first innings, not much now. Very good ball. Pace of the pitch, good length, and it goes past Warner. He ducks. So that's a dot ball. So that's 6 for no loss. 6 for no loss, yeah. Second over. Kulwant Kejrolia. Brilliant shot from Prithvi Shaw. And that would instill a lot of confidence in him. Short ball. And he's played that nicely through covers. Excellent shot. Great shot. Just waited once again, and he's played that nicely off his back foot. And misfield. Not the best bit of fielding you'll see out there, but short mid wicket misfields that, and it's a single for Prithvi Shaw. Varun Chakravarti guilty over there. Nitish Rana just wants to change his field over there. Nitish Rana will have a lot to say about that bit of fielding over there. Just now it's David Warner. Now Prithvi Shaw's got a 4 of Kulwant Kejrolia. Can David Warner repeat that now? 4. And a really easy delivery for David Warner, if I can say. Shot down the leg, and Warner pretty much almost a hook, and he just had to get a little bat on that, and it races away to the fine leg boundary. Top edge. Now, in 128 chase, you want early boundaries. And Warner has already found 2, and Prithvi Shaw has found 1. So, the Delhi openers have finally made a mark so far. Played. Brilliant shot. Cut away. Took the cover boundary. Deep cover boundary. More like extra covers. But that was another short ball. And Warner has just punched it. Brilliant shot. Now, Delhi openers have now found some bat on ball. It is now their responsibility to take it through to the power play. This is the best chance, if not ever. Now it's Kulwant Kejrolia again. Probably trying the same thing again, but this time just no connection, and he plays it straight towards mid-on. Yes, that's a surprising stat. No sixer from David Warner, but at the same time it's not so surprising. He's not really looked himself this IPL, so it's a bit of both really. Kulwant in for the last ball of the over. Full toss and no run. Played to a short mid wicket, so no run. 19 for no loss after 2 overs. Andre Russell and Prithvi Shaw just casually plays the way towards mid wicket. Mid-on runs in and stops the run, and they take a single, but Russell has now overstepped. Now 21. They've got that extra run, and it's a free hit. Luck going Delhi's way. Their openers are getting all the opportunities to score, and Warner, he just probably watches this ball. He's going to punish it. Connected, hammered down the ground. He has just used his wrists really well, and that goes straight down the ground for another boundary. And Warner is now making full use of this power play to get into form. And Prithvi Shaw, his form, his runs today are helping. Great shot. Just standard deliver from David Warner. Andre Russell for the second legal ball of the over. 6. Is it? No, it's a 4. 1 bounce. But he's looked really good today, Warner. And the ball has come right onto the bat. So he's just pulled it just when you thought he was going to finally get a 6th IPL. But Andre Russell has bowled another length delivery, and Warner has casually and effortlessly pulled it away to the deep mid wicket boundary. No run. So Now, what is Rana thinking? Because he's probably going to think, what can I do to defend this 128 run target? (21 of 12). Warner, he's looked in great touch today. Short ball, cut away, but missed. Just Warner trying to use the pace of the ball, try to get it towards third man or point, but just goes past his edge. Now, Kolkata are probably going to look at going for spin in the next over. No run. Good ball from Andrew Russell again. Kept Warner on the back foot, but he couldn't put bat on ball. Now, Rana is signaling that he wants a helmet for someone, so that would indicate he is going to spin the next over. Put away, and for the well fielded. Has he fielded? Has he stopped it from going to the boundary? The umpires would want to take a look at this probably, but Rinko's done a really good job out there, the deep square leg boundary. Now there we go. He stopped it the first time. Ball has hit his left arm, but I think by the time he touched a boundary, the ball has kept away from him. So I think he's done it looks clean over here, and Rinku Singh's done a good job at the square leg boundary. So that's 31 runs after 3 overs for no wicket. Now, I would think that Nitish Rana is going to go the Chakravarti way now, given how he could bowl at the power play, but no, it's Nareen. Nareen takes the ball for the 4th over. Can he break the partnership, or it's the Prithvi Shaw? He would look to take on spin right now. Fended off. No run. That is the Tiago EV. Brilliant car. It's time for everyone to save energy. Electric vehicles. Played towards deep mid wicket. A single for Prithvi Shaw. Nareen is going to go around the wicket. He's bowling to David Warner. So it's now off spin versus David Warner. One of the most favored matchups. David Warner has a brilliant record against Kolkata Knight Riders, so he's probably going to want to keep that record. Single, cut away to third man, cut away to backward point. David Warner, he is one of the leading run scorers against KKR. Rohit Sharma follows him. No run for Prithvi Shaw. So Nareen has bowled pretty well this over so far. 2 runs of 4 balls. Now, can he keep Delhi at bay? this is probably going to be a single towards CP. So now with the final ball of the over, David Warner, will he take on Sunil Narine? Well, with Mitchell Marsh coming out to bat next, I think one of these two really need to go after the spin, because he is going to try and hold one end. No run. 3 runs of the first over. 34 for no loss after 4 overs. Spin from both ends. Chakravarti in. Cut away for the 4. Prithvi Shaw has played that really well. That goes towards the backward point boundary, and another 4 for Delhi in this power play. Prithvi Shaw, they've just gone a little cautious versus Narine, but they've taken the other 3 bowlers apart. Nicely played, nicely cut away. There, that's a 17-meter gap between third man and backward point. Oh, that's hit him, but that won't be an appeal. Very short appeal. Pitching down leg. Third ball. And he's gone. So Kolkata get the breakthrough. 38 for 1. 4.5 overs down. Now Prithvi Shaw, he's tried cutting another ball. Fairly pitched on length, and there was not much width to that. He's tried going after it and just got his inside edge and played on to the stumps. Prithvi Shaw gone for 13. There we go. Mitchell Marsh, number 3 for Delhi. Strike rate of 122. We want to push that up. He's afraid Rana in that slip. So Chakravarti has got the breakthrough after going for a 4 the first ball. Onto the pads, that goes for a single. There we go. That's the Upstocks moment of the game. So there we go. Rana celebrates. Ponting probably not going to be too happy about that dismissal. Chakravarti to Warner. Another matchup. Pulled away, and square leg can only dive, but that goes away for a boundary. So Warner has really set the power play on fire, and he really brought about a good start to this chase. They still need 80 runs plus 80 runs to win, but this is a really good start. Now if you get another few runs, you need about 70 something runs from 84 balls after the power play, and we still have another 1 hour after this for the power play. Swept, but he has a backward square leg in the deep, and he goes for a single. 44 for 1 after 5. Nareen, and Warner has swept him for another 4 over backward square leg once again. Just waited on it, swept way over the head of fine leg who was watching. Tattoo shot from Nareen. Really well played by Warner. Tried making little room. He came back to the offside and he just hit his pad, but that was going way down leg. There was no appeal from the Kolkata players. Swept again, and 4 again. A replica of that first delivery, and that's a 50 for Delhi, by the way. 5.5 overs, and finally, this is the first time I think they've looked really, really good in the power play. Rana having a change in field, probably similar to what happened the previous over. He brought in a backward square leg after 4 in the previous over. Similar delivery, and this time Warner knew that there was a fielder there and it was going down well enough. He just left it for a wide. This time Warner has placed it really well. He had a deep mid wicket, he had a mid on, and he's just pulled it down to deep mid wicket. He had a deep square, so he's placed it well between deep square and mid on. Again, he just waited and he's just pulled it away. Down the ground he goes, and 4 he gets. And now Delhi have got 60 runs in the power play. 61 for 1, and there's still a ball remaining. Warner now has 45 runs, and he now has played the best innings he has this IPL, and he looked comfortable. Now it's his job to probably finish it off for Delhi, make sure the team gets enough confidence from this win. They want to work on their run rate at this point. Played toward extra cover, and that's 61 for 1 after the power play. Now, Warner's look good. Now it's up to Marsh to try doing something. Now, it's the impact player for Kolkata who is into bowl. The first over of the power play. Anukul Roy played only 5 games in the IPL. Majorly part of Mumbai Indians where he was a substitute fielder. Good ball. Just Mitchell Marsh fending it off to short mid wicket. Anukul Roy played last year. He had few games for Kolkata Knight Riders. Waited on it, but he's played it towards cover. It'll do full, and he's fielded well of his own bowling. So he's got 3 dots in a row. Anukul, good start to the game. There we are, Ganguly, formerly BCCI president. Another dot ball, similar to the previous delivery, just this is too full on his legs. He's just had to try stopping it from not letting it go on. David Warner, Mitchell Marsh. David Warner had a good partnership with Prithvi Shaw. Very good delivery again. Anukul Roy, 5 dot balls, it's over. Can he get a maiden? Would be a good start to him. 67 needed of little over 13 overs now. This is Delhi's game to lose, one would assume. Outside off, goes for a single, and he has deep extra cover to stop it. So that's 1 run of the over. 62 for 1 after 7. See a strategic timeout. Chandrakant Pandit. He has a few words to say to KKR after during the strategic timeout. Nitish Rana. There we are, 66 runs and 78 balls remaining. This is Delhi's game, as I said, to lose. The captain brings himself on to bowl. He has bowled quite a few overs before in the IPL, and this is his first as captain. Mitchell Marsh to face the first ball after the power play. No run. Rana prefers to go around the wicket. He wants that angle because he's got. Goes on the ground as Mitchell Marsh, and Rana strikes. The first wicket for the KKR captain for the night. And Marsh, well, once again, he struggled this innings, and he holds out to long off. Tried to clear it, not muscled enough. And there we are, David Vesa, the substitute fielder, plays for Namibia now. Very tall, he timed his jump well. Probably didn't need to, but he's got it comfortably. 62 for 2. Now IPL debut for Phil Salt. He is facing Nitish Rana over the wicket now. Goes through covers and he get a 4. Tell you what, Phil Salt just thinks he got the easiest delivery he's got ever. Just powered through covers. That's a very good start to his IPL career. Well, all he can do, that fielder at extra covers, watch that ball travel to the boundary ropes. Here we go again. Kept low, but Phil Salt did well to play it down to long on. That's a single. If Delhi can keep at this rate, keep one boundary every over and not lose too many wickets, well, ideally they won't want to lose more than 5-6 wickets. But even if they do, if they keep at this rate of having a boundary every over, they should chase this comfortably. A pause before bowling, and it's a dot ball. Here we are, the last ball of the over. Now, David Warner is probably going to try putting this away, get his 50 as soon as possible. He doesn't want to waste time. No run, another dot ball. 67 after 8 overs, 2 wickets down. So we're approaching the 9th over of the game. 12 overs remaining. Oh, he's got the simplest of catches. Phil Salt goes. Oh God, that is really the easiest chances that Uncle Roy would have actually ever got it. He just had to take it and it came straight into his hands. Phil Salt is now gone. Delhi, well, they are doing exactly what Kolkata did in the first innings at this point. 5 of 3 for Phil Salt. In comes Manish Pandey. He can always hold one end. We have seen that of him before. Warner and Manish have played for Sunrisers Hyderabad before, and they reunite over here at Delhi. Manish Pandey played at Lucknow Super Giants last year. This year, Delhi have got him at the auctions, and Uncle Roy continues. Fended back to the bowler. No run, and Manish Pandey has played that into the hands of mid-off along the ground. No run again. Uncle Roy has bowled 9 dot balls out of the 10 that he's bowled, and one of those dot balls fetched him a wicket, and he took it himself. So he caught it himself. So pretty much all been him in the 2 overs that he's bowled so far. Well, he's close to bowling the second. So here we continue. Pulled away, but there is deep mid wicket to cut it off. Single for Manish Pandey. He's off the mark. Played straight into the hands of Uncle Roy. So he didn't really have to do much. He just had to wait calmly and not put it down under pressure or any such thing. So finally David Warner. Well, between the last one run that Warner scored, he's lost 2 wickets at the other end. Warner finally gets a single. 46 of 28 for Warner. Delhi 69 for 3 after 9. And Uncle Roy, good over from him, 2 runs and a wicket. Things look in Delhi's control, but they would like to get a partnership in here. Just not let wicket fall from any end. More importantly, the captain would want to stay there, and Nitish Rana continues. Single for Warner. Delhi have scored 70 runs now. Warner is batting on 47. He has scored around the rest of the four batters have scored 23 runs over here. So a little change in field over here for Manish Pandey. And Rana, cheeky. Did Warner leave his crease? Manish Pandey. He's played that well, but again he has whitish long on to cut it off for a single. David Warner now to face. 4 balls left in the over till half innings. He takes a single. He moves on to 48. Now the required run rate is only 5.3. It's less than 5.5. Delhi should just focus on these singles and put the bad balls away. Ideally, that is the best way to win this game. Pulled away, but this time again a whitish mid long on, slightly straighter deep mid wicket to cut it off. Single. Warner looked really good in the power play. He set the power play on fire. Now he took on a rain as well. No run for Warner. He's played it a little off his front foot and goes straight to point. Last ball before the halfway mark. Oh, just in the air a little, but that's a dot ball. 73 for 3 after 10 overs. Uncle Roy to continue his third over. He's given just 3 runs in his 2 overs and got a wicket. So he's bowled 9 dot balls, which includes 1 wicket. Manish Pandey comes down the pitch, but he managed to get a single down there. Now, Warner's on 48. Can he get his 50 this over? He just probably he looked at a double or some. He'll look at a double. He would probably put with the way Uncle Roy is bowling, it'll be tough to get those runs also off him. Played well, and there's 4. And David Warner gets a 50 and his 4th this season, and he's batted really well tonight compared to the other innings. And Warner has got rid of 33 balls. Outstanding innings. This Uncle Roy just bowled it right onto Warner's pads, and he just swept it straight to backward square leg. Wider delivery this time, but no run for Warner. It's a great innings from Warner, and the dugout likes it. It's a great innings so far. Pulled away, but this time there will be protection at the boundary. Single for Warner. 53 for Warner. 2 balls remaining this over. The row from the Delhi fans, they are happy. They've got their tickets and the money worth. They've got the captain scoring a good 50 in a, probably it could be a tricky chase if if the power play didn't go the way it did for Delhi. Shot dances down the feet, and Manish Pandey just connected it really well. So Anukul Roy has given 2 fours this over. Now Delhi need just a little over 40 run, for a little under 50 runs to win. So now at this point, Delhi are cruising. There you go, the umpire saved himself. And another dot ball. Delhi 83 for 3. Warner got a 50 of the over. Here we go. The 12th over is starting. And will Rana continue? No, he brings on Chakravarti. Well, they're going with a 4-spin attack. And Rana being the 4th, he decided to play along with what Delhi tried before. But this time, it wasn't really as effective as the way Delhi did. But Chakravarti is now going to bowl at the other end. He's coming over the wicket to Manish Pandey. David Warner, he's coming around the wicket. That's a single. It goes all the way to deep mid wicket. So now Delhi, if they can win this game in about 16 overs, they're going to look at pushing the run rate up. But I don't know how much that's going to work out for them, because they need 40 runs and another 5 overs including this. Now Manish Pandey facing, and he's pulled it away, but there is a deep square leg to save that. Just about saves it. If he had gone a little further, he probably would have let go for a 4. Not what KKR wants anymore at this stage, and not something they would want anytime either. With a stiff target, I think missed fields are not going to help them any further. And Warner once again pulls that to square leg. Another single. Now Warner needs 61 runs to get that orange cap, and it's not happening today for sure. Half Duplessis, brilliant knock this afternoon. Nicely played by Manish Pandey, but he can't buy a run there. Mohammad Siraj, he's been brilliant again this afternoon. Bowled really well up front and at the depth. Good ball from Chakravarti. That's a dot ball. Played back to him. Final ball of the over. Chakravarti, he is probably going to look at bowling that around the wicket, but on the pads single for Manish Pandey, and they stop with that. Both are great runners. 87 for 3 after 12. "41 needed of 8 overs. Delhi are cruising right now. They'll be the first team in the last few games to win a game at home and to win it after winning the toss. So both the streaks being broken after the last 4-5 games, I would imagine. Nareen continuing, 2 overs 20 for him so far. Bad ball. And Manish Pandey just gets it for a single. No. Manish Pandey played well the previous game, and David Warner would probably take some confidence from that. He is going to depend on him. They're great runners, both of them. Great fielders, great runners. Pulled away to the square leg boundary for a single. Now Nareen is going to have to produce some magic. What he has been doing for the last few years, he's going to have to do that again. Single, quick run and well run. Now, the good thing about this partnership is both of them have runs under their names from the previous game or games, and probably going down leg that's kept really low. So Warner and Pandey have they've been able to communicate well. So they've already reached 90 runs. They're halfway through the 13th over, and they're going to need 38 more runs. So if they're going to get this in the 16th over, they're probably not going to need any more timeouts after this. I hear Warner saying something, but it rolled. Yes, it did. Kept really low. Might as well have bowled underarm. Single to long on. That's almost another over with Nareen. Nothing really happening with the over, but just Delhi seeing through another over against spin without losing a wicket. And a single, or he's calling for a 2, but they won't be able to get it. Deep mid wicket, cuts it off, saves a single. Here we go, the 14th over starts, and as you can see, nothing really has happened. The win probability is just favoring Delhi Capitals as the game keeps progressing, and Warner 57 not out of 40, great innings so far, and Varun Chakravarti comes on for his 3rd over. He's got deep mid, long on, long off, deep cover and deep backward square leg. that he's gone. And Varun Chakravarti has finally struck again. And Warner, he has gone it. So, yes, Warner, he's not got bat on it. He knows that. And probably it was as plumb as it got. So, Manish probably told him that, go ahead. There we go. Has he reviewed it? No, he's walking. But yes, he has reviewed it. I wonder if it could be going down leg because it hit his shoe and his shoe was on leg stump. Leg stump line, I mean. Yes, that has hit his shoe. There seems to be no bat for sure. So, from what I see, this could be hitting leg stump, or it could be going down. I doubt there's umpire's call on this. Yes, he's got it. So he took it fully on the shoe, and it was going straight onto leg stump. So there we go. That's the fourth wicket for Delhi Capitals. Kolkata have got the breakthrough. Now it's down to the middle order completely. 93 for 4 for Delhi Capitals. Warner gone for 57. Akshar Patel, the man in form, he walks into the middle. And it's left-right combination again. This is going to help Delhi more than they would need, because both of them have done pretty well. David Warner goes without one more innings without a 6. So he's probably going to challenge Glenn Maxwell of the 2020 season. Akshar Patel, decent strike rate, 132, 94 games. Now he has mid off, and is he going to go back? There's slip for him. No run. No run again. So Chakravarti has kept it pretty tight this over, and it was going in Delhi's favour for quite a while now. So this is a good over for Kolkata Knight Riders. Who is Ricky Ponting looking at next? That is a good question. Really, Watson, Ponting, two greats of the game. Oh, brilliant delivery. Absolutely brilliant delivery. Googly, almost. Really nicely bowled. On a pitch that supports spin really, so he's really bowled that well. Nitish Rana scratching his head. How did that miss off stump? Oh, really well bowled. So that's now 5 dots in the over. That include a wicket. And the umpire had no issues giving that out. That was as plumb as it got for him. Akshar Patel, 0-4. He needs to get off the mark. No run. A wicket made in the 14th over of the game. And KKR have come back well into this game. So Lalit Yadav, Aman Khan, Kuldeep Yadav can bat. Kuldeep Yadav can bat. He's done decently. India A, he has scored runs. He has 50s. Nareen on. Final over for him. Cut, but only to the point fielder. Chakravarti bowled really well. Wicket made in the previous over. Manish Pandey has pulled that to deep square leg, but he'll get only a single. So now it's Akshar Patel who is yet to get off the mark. Visit Saudi. Get a chance to go to the Emirates. Amazing country. Akshar Patel gets off the mark with a push to deep extra cover. So we are in the middle of the 15th over, and Kolkata have, well, they've stayed in the game for majority of the game despite having a poor power play. Now they have to find ways to stay in the game till the end. Oh no, that is poor fielding in the deep. Andre Russell and his backup both have been absolutely awful. The runners put pressure on the fielders, sure, but someone had to correct that. My word. Oh my word. David Vieza. Nareen is furious. He is furious at both his fielders. Now good running, very good running from Akshar and Manish. That's a single, and the 100 comes up for Delhi finally, and we have one more ball in the 15th over. Now Akshar Patel cut away, and there is no one in the deep. Easy 4 for Akshar Patel, 104 for 4 in 15, and the pressure has released off Delhi. Strategic timeout. CFTIR strategic timeout. The timeout comes to the end, and that is the end of the last timeout for the day. And now 5 overs remaining, 24 runs remaining, and Nitish Rana is now using his impact player Anukul Roy. Now Manish Pandey has to see Delhi through. He stayed here long enough. He's an experienced player. He'd want to see this through. Delhi en route to get their first 2 points on the board. Played towards deep mid wicket. Easy single there for Manish Pandey. Some good catches this game. That's a good one by David Vieza. That very good. He came running in. And then Anukul Roy. Not the easiest of catches, but not the toughest either. Just waited. It came straight back to him. Still had to take it. Now 5 balls remaining. Akshar Patel on strike. Wide. Now I think the pressure of that first boundary that got the pressure released from that first boundary last October probably got into the Kolkata Knight Riders team. Another boundary was let through in the previous over, not let through. More like Manish Pandey played really well to get that. Sorry, Akshar Patel did. And now wide. So 22 of 29. Tried going all long on, but he's got just about enough bat to take it for a single through to deep mid wicket. Now Manish Pandey, he is watching the field and he just needs to get that single or keep taking singles like these. Shortest delivery, and he's played that towards long on. Misfield, but they won't take the second. Don't run over misfield, they say, and the players rightfully did not. Now Akshar Patel, will he take the left arm spinner on? I think he has that gap between deep covers and long on, but that's another wide from Anukul Roy. So the required is now below 20 runs. It's now 19 needed of the last 4.5 overs. Quick onto the pads, but Akshar Patel just played it well to long on. Now these singles along with some extras and the boundary from the previous over have now taken it far below 5 an over, 6 an over, sorry. Played, and where he's gone, he's found long on. I cannot believe that Manish Pandey has just thrown his wicket away right here. That is not the greatest shot that Manish Pandey could play, especially when Anukul Roy was coming towards the end of his overs, and he's found long on pretty comfortably. Long on just had to run enough, and comfortable catch there. 5 down, Delhi Capitals. So Rinku Singh takes a good catch, crucial catch. Manish Pandey gone for 21, 110 for 5. Aman Khan coming in. Played for KKR before. Now he's a part of the Delhi Capitals setup. Now he and Akshar Patel have to see this through for the Capitals. They need 18 of 25, and again, just reiterating, they just need singles to make sure that they don't lose wickets or do anything stupid. Uh, it's probably just a matter of few runs, but they can hit. Both of them are good hitters of the game. And Amin Khan is probably just going to play a defense to let Akshar Patel face the next over. Facing a new ball, facing Anukul Roy, who's done well. So there he goes, just as expected. And 110 for 5 after 16. Now, Kolkata Knight Riders are probably going to. They're going to look at another spinner, or they could probably look at Andrew Russell for one of these overs, the death, one or two of these overs, and I'm not sure if they're going to look at any other pacer after this, because pace has really gone the distance tonight. And yeah, Kulman Kejrodia, Umesh Yadav, Andre Russell, they have 3 overs each remaining, and all of them have been smacked today. Probably not Umesh Yadav, but he did get smashed for a 4 in the first over. Rana, the captain, taking responsibility. It's a single for Akshar Patel. Not the greatest of strikes, and Manish, he did throw away his wicket over there. Oh, he's bowled him. And Nitish Rana has just got another wicket. Nelson strikes. And now Delhi are in an airtight position. This, given how they've lost 5 and 5, are they looking at another loss? Great bowling from Nitish Rana. The carom delivery, and wow, Aman Khan gone for a 2-ball duck. Now David Warner's thinking, well, if we manage to find our way to lose this, I'm not sure how many games we can actually win. This kind of reminds me of the 2013 Delhi Capitals season, where they still had a good team, but they were coming off a good season. They finished at the top of the table and lost the qualifier 1, lost the qualifier 2, came to the next season, finished at the bottom of the table. Now it's Lalit Yadav. He can also bat, but the question is, can he finish it off? This is the same question we've had for the last 3 batters who came in. Manish Pandey should have probably taken responsibility and finished it off, and defended away. Nitish Rana has bowled really well today. 2.5 overs, and he's just conceded 10 runs, picked 2 wickets. Oh, he's almost got that wicket there. Shot mid-wicket, almost had there. And Rana almost struck again. So Lalit Yadav was off the mark. Catch it was the call. And just a little over his head. These are the half chances that come in this close game. Akshar Patel, now he'll be thinking what's happening now. Can he find a way He has to make sure he doesn't lose his wicket. And he doesn't. Dot ball, 113 for 6. 17 overs up. Eighteenth over. The all-important 18th over. Ishan Sharma was substituted after finishing at 4 overs in the first innings. His job is done. He can't do anything more. He bowled really well tonight. 19 runs in his 4 overs. Now it's Akshar Patel's turn. Bowled pretty decently. He did a good job with the ball. Now Varun Chakravarti to finish off his spell. 4th over. Now Akshar Patel versus Chakravarti. Left hand versus off spin. Oh, has he got him? Oh, has it spun enough? They're going to go for a review. They are going to review it. Nitish Rana, has he taken the review? Looks like he has. Kolkata, yes, he has. Kolkata have both the reviews remaining, so they are pretty safe right now. Carom almost. We thought it would be a carom, but it's like a googly. Sounds like there's another sound, is there? Now waiting for Ultra Edge there. Now this is really the suspenseful moment. No edge. It's gone straight onto his thigh. So it looks like it could be high, but only. And it's gone high. Oh. Akshar Patel, tell you what, he's gonna breathe a sigh of relief there. And the umpire shouldn't stand. And they both teams have only one review left right now. Now there are 5 balls remaining this over. And Lalit versus Chakravarti is the battle that's going on here. Now, those were some good partnerships. There 3 good partnerships they had. Akshar and Pandey could have continued to lead. Maybe one should have to. Oh, here's Mr. Stumping. Oh my goodness, Litton Das. What have you done there? Now Chakravarti is thinking, how could that have missed? That is a crucial. He missed a catch in the last over, and this stumping was a much easier chance for Kolkata. But either way, it's a dot ball. Bharat Arun, Ricky Ponting, everyone thinking about how this game has been going. It's a nail biter. Single. Almost like a paceman's delivery. It's driven straight to long on. There's a single. Now 30 need of 15. Just make sure you have 3 balls. Score at least 2 runs. by the end of this over, they would want less than a 6 run over remaining. Oh, he's missed that. Oh, Akshar Patel, tell you what, he's tried to slog it and he's missed it completely. Oh, 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 oh. It is. My word. What's happened there? Now, surely, 2 runs and 2 balls, they will want at least 1 run from the next 2. Oh, has he gone? Has he got him? Well, if he got that edge, he might be gone. But if it has hit the pad only, that's probably pitched in down leg stump. So this, unless it's hit the bat, unless it's got his bat, I think he's not. I think Akshar Patel is pretty safe. Kolkata review for the second time this over. This is the 3rd chance this over, and can they finally get one? Googly. Yes, there seems to be gap between bat and ball. Yes. Tell you what, Delhi Capitals might just be safe by just that tiny margin over there. There we go. He's pitched down leg, and Kolkata have lost both their reviews. Now, tell you what, KKR are losing it at these moments. Not that they were completely in command of this game, but in the last 2 overs, there have been a lot of missed chances, and now Delhi will probably fancy themselves even more. Last ball of the over, Chakravarti's spell comes to an end almost, but he just needs to see if he can get that wicket. Around the wicket, and he's played that too long off. 12 needed of the last 2 overs, and now we officially come to a nail biter. Rana does bowl the 19th over, and he is bowling out, and looks like he's going to complete all the overs of spin, but he is going to have to use his pace at some point, and that is the 20th over. Akshar tries to go big, but he manages to get only a single to deep square leg. So Akshar Patel, he hurt himself after he missed that penalty but ball in the previous over, 3rd last ball at least. Now KKR have played 3 off spinners, well, pretty much two off spinners, one mystery bowler, and one left arm spinner, which meant that the right-hander can face more deliveries from the three guys at least for this game, which hasn't really worked out too well for KKR, but DC are now just dealing in singles for the last 2 overs, which should be enough. Now KKR need to restrict the runs over here, and the long fielders are not going to be able to do that. But Akshar goes for a heave over there, slog or a slog sweep, but he managed to get the inside edge, which goes to short fine leg. Now Lalit Yadav, he needs another single over here. These two need to keep crossing strike, and that way they will be able to win this game. Get those vital 2 points for the Capitals. Now, Lalit Yadav, what's he going to do? Ha! Cheeky stuff from Nitish Rana. Well, Lalit Yadav preempted one there. Nitish Rana knew that and he stopped halfway. Now he's bowled one little down shorter, and Lalit Yadav just came down the pitch a little and played it down to long on for a single. 8 needed of 8. Imagine what would have happened if those boundary at the deep had been saved. Oh, is he gone, or has he made it back in time? The umpire goes up, but excellent ball. But wicket or not, that is a dot ball, and KKR need to defend 8 of 7 with either 3 or 4 wickets remaining. Great ball, good ball. Really, it was more like an arm ball. So it has bounced before going to the keeper. But we are going to look at the side on here. Has Akshar. He's just about collected the ball, and Akshar just makes it in time. That is vital for him and vital for Delhi Capitals. They don't lose a wicket anymore. Not anymore, at least. 1 ball remaining of this over. One more dot ball is what Rana needs. A single is what Delhi need. A single is what he gets. So 7 needed of 6. Are we here with a super over in play? Is a super over going to come into play? It's been a while since we saw one in the IPL, and we've not had one this IPL so far. Now, what is Warner going to do? Does he have something to say? Probably he has something. And as Kulman Kijrolia to bowl the final over. Massive responsibility for the final over. 7 needed. He cannot afford to do what he did in the power play, because the ball does come onto the bat in this pitch, especially with pace mainly. And after so many overs of the spin choking the Delhi batters, finally they are getting to pace. 16 overs of spin comes to an end, which was succeeded by 3 overs of pace, and will be succeeded by a final over of pace. Kulwant Kejrolia is that one pacer who gets to bowl the second over, and pressure is massive on this lad. He has played IPL before. Yorker, misfield, and he'll come back for a second. And he should be back. He gets back. Akshar Patel goes for a second. Nareen making a mistake at short fine, but that was a great Yorker. That was a really good ball bowled by Kulwant Kejrolia. Now, Sunil Narine has just about collected hand. Akshar Patel makes it back home. That is good running from the two players. Now, yes, and the batsman has made it into the crease, so he is not out for sure. And now 5 needed of 5. They can get another double. That would be good for Delhi. Kulwant, if he's going to nail his Yorker like this, it's going to be great. Now coming back to think about how those 3 sixes in the final over for Delhi. Another Yorker. They are coming back for a second. And they make it safely. He makes it safely. 3 runs needed of... Oh no, Kulwant Kejrolia. It is a no ball. 2 runs needed of 5. That is not what KKR wanted. Oh, think of what he would think right now. Nitish Rana. The game has come so close, only to be ruined by a no ball. So, just as I was saying, how those 3 sixes at the end of the KKR innings could have impacted Delhi, it's almost nullified with that no ball. And KKR have just about brought the Capitals back into the game. And Akshar Patel is probably going to finish it off. He has a free hit. He cannot get out. He will look to run as much as possible. Full toss. And he will come back for a second. And Delhi complete a win. That 2 runs brings 2 points to Delhi. And finally, Delhi get off the mark this Tata IPL 2023. Finally. And David Warner will be a relieved man. Ricky Ponting will be a relieved man. Akshar Patel will be a relieved man. Finally, he has scored some runs in the winning cause. And think about KKR. Think about Rana. He really took some brave calls. But that last over, that no ball has really put them in check. And KKR, well, it's just another loss for them. But I don't think they'll make too much out of this. One thing that KKR will probably want to look at is about the pace bowling unit. It's not really clicked this time. One game that Russell bowled well. One game was bowled today. All of the pacers were taken to the cleaners. So it's more as KKR struggled today with the actual weakness and never really got on. But ideally, at no point were they looking good when they were 100 and something for 9 in the 19th over. And it's only Russell's heroics in the 20th over that has kept Kolkata in bay till the end. Now, Warner, you see there, Warner's happy. So Nitish Rana will be in conversation with us in a few minutes, and then we will have the post-match presentation. So please hang on, and after that we will sign off with this. We sign off with this before the post-match presentation, before the captain's talk. So we will see you next week for another game. Till then, see you and thank you from Yorker Tales.